Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, Nicolas. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Que no, que me ha señalado alguna falla. Por ejemplo, los muebles que me trajeron un domingo, yo creo que cuando vos venías por tu tío, al día siguiente, cuando vinieron a recoger, me dijeron, miren, ahí hay una mancha. Sí, le dije, le dimos hasta 3-4 veces y no salió. Lo mismo me pasó con el colchón que tratamos el día de ayer. En donde una mancha.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, Liliana. Good evening. Let's see. We're going to wait for the rest, guys.
Coach.
Hey, Carlos.
Good evening.
Good.
Good evening.
No, sorry, I was on mute. Okay, cool, guys. I'm happy to see everyone. Let's see. Welcome to tonight's class. So how is everybody doing? Let me ask, let's see, Elvin, how are you doing this evening?
I'm fine, teacher.
Okay, cool. And what did you do, Elvin? Did you work or what did you do today?
La misma rutina.
Mhm.
Eh,
And can you mention 2 things that you do in your routine?
I get up at 5 p.m. And, también I go start at the 8 a.m.
Mhm.
I finish work 5.
At 5
Yeah.
p.m.
I arrive at home
Okay, cool.
in 6 p.m.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Elvin. So we pretty much do or follow the same routine on weekdays, I guess. Okay, excellent. Thank you for sharing. Let's see, what about Karina Canales? What about you? What did you do today, Kari?
Very busy, teacher.
A lot of work.
Retired. Yeah, I have a merchandising evaluation today.
Okay. So you have evaluate the merchandising.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Evaluate merchandise. Let's see, what about Karen? What did you do today, Karen?
My day was tired, teacher, because I wake up at 4 a.m. because I have a, how do you say, consulta médica?
A medical appointment.
Okay, a medical appointment, and my work is tired too. I have sleep. No, I want sleep.
You want to sleep?
Yes.
Yeah, imagine. So when you want to sleep, you can say, I'm sleepy, right? I'm sleepy.
Okay, I'm sleeping.
Mhm.
Only that, teacher. Only work all
Good
day.
evening, teacher.
I imagine. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, right?
Yes.
We do have a lot of work to do. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Karen. Good evening, Mauricio. Let's see, what about, let me ask somebody else. Maybe Jancy. What about you, Jancy? What did you do?
I was in my work all day, and after I buying for my dinner, and I prepared the dinner with my daughter and only teacher.
Okay, cool. Excellent. Then thank you very much for sharing. Let's see. We'll go ahead and check on the rest of you guys to see what we remember from yesterday. So let's see, what did we do, guys? What do you remember? What can you recall? Let me see. I'm going to ask Carlos. So what do you remember, Carlos? What did we do? Let's see, I guess Carlos not there. Let's see. What about Marlon? What do you remember, Marlon? What did we do?
I remember how he used just no question and short answer, my daily routine, my daily routine, conversation, three department. I think that's just it's a company.
Okay. Already then.
Thank you.
The question words.
Yeah, the question words, right? There are WH words that mostly we use to ask questions, right? So let's try to remember them. So let's see, Emerson, what are some of the words that you remember?
What?
Okay, what?
Why?
Okay.
When? When? Where? Who?
Which?
How?
Okay, which and how, right? How. So when did we use what? Do you guys remember when do we use what?
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
Is for object. I don't know.
Yeah, to know about an object. What about why?
Is a
Reason.
reason.
It's a reason, right? It's a reason. When?
A place.
Is this one
Time.
about the place? This one is a time
Time,
or
occasion,
occasion
moments.
or a moment, day, year. Okay, what about where?
Where is place?
It's a
Position,
place, right?
place.
Or
Place.
position, right? Place, position, position. What about who?
Person.
Person, right? I want to know, I want to find out about a person. Who? Pepito, Margarita, who? Who is a person? Let's see, what about which?
Choice.
This one is about a
Alternative.
choice or alternative, right? Okay. So for example, with an iPhone, right? Which one do you prefer? iPhone or Android, right? Okay. Android. Yeah, I prefer Androids. I don't like expensive phones, to be honest with you. I'm okay with my cheap phone.
Xiaomi, calidad y precio.
Yeah, I had a Xiaomi. To be honest, the last time that I bought a Xiaomi, I didn't have a good experience with it. Now I have a Samsung and it is a little bit better, right, than the Xiaomi. And what about how? When do we use how?
How?
Why?
¿Cómo?
Manner, form.
Manner or form, right? For example, teacher, how do I resolve this, right? How do I resolve this exercise? Okay, cool. We remember about this WH, or you can call them also question words, right? Because we use them basically to ask questions. We want to know information about somebody else. For example, if I ask, let's see, I'm going to ask Sonia. Sonia, who is your boss?
My boss, her name is Rebecca Esquivel.
Rebecca Esquivel. Okay, I want to know the name of a person. Okay,
Okay.
great. Thank you, Sonia. Now, what about Mauricio? Where do you work, Mauricio? Where?
Do you work?
Where do you work?
¿Dónde es mi trabajo?
Yes, where do you work?
My work is in San Salvador.
In San Salvador, okay.
Yes.
Marlon, okay. Marlon, which do you prefer? AM schedule or PM schedule for your classes? Morning or night for your classes? Which do you prefer?
Night.
At night, okay, good. Let me ask. Let's see, Irvin, why do you study English, Irvin?
Repeat, teacher.
Okay, this is my question. I'm going to write it just in case. Oops. I'm going to type so the question is, why do you study English? You can invent anything, Irvin.
Luciste, gordo. Ay, Dios.
No formulo la pregunta.
Okay, so why? So if I'm asking why, I want a reason, right? I need a reason. You can say, for example, why do you study English? Because, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? Why do you study English? Because?
I work during the
The
day.
opportunities.
It's very important.
Because it is very important, right? Yeah, you can say that. because it is very important. I'm asking about a reason, right? About a reason. For example, let me make it easier. Why do you love pupusas?
Because are delicious.
Because they are delicious, right?
Okay.
Uh-huh. You are giving me a reason, right? A reason. Because they are delicious. Because they are cheap, right? If you go out eating pupusas, I mean, with $5, you can get a couple of pupusas, right?
Reason es como la razón.
Exactly, the
¿Por qué?
reason. Why? Why? Why do you like pupusas, right? Then we talked about which, which would be, which one do you prefer? What is the name of this? Cola champagne or Coca-Cola? Which one do you prefer?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, okay. Cola champagne. Yeah, it depends on which one you like, right?
Or golden, teacher.
That's another type of drink. Golden.
Es de ponerle en votación, teacher.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to make a poll to see if you prefer your favorite beverages, right? Let me see what else I was going to say. Okay, cool. Yesterday we were pending to finish these questions, right? That you guys created. So we will quickly see them tonight so we can remember a little. So we have the answers and you were supposed to create the questions, right? So let me see. I'm going to ask, maybe I can start with Sandra. Hold on, let me get the text here. So Sandra, what do you have the question for this? So the question, and then you can also read the answer, Sandra.
Boy, teacher.
Number one.
What do you do on Friday?
Okay, excellent. What do you do on Friday? What do you do on Friday? Okay. What do you do on Friday? Let's see. And then I say I have to write a report every Friday. Okay, let's see. And now, Nereida, what about the next one? In number two, we have the answer. So what is your question, Nereida?
Where do you work?
Okay, great. So where do you work? Right? Wait, where do you work? I want to know a place. Okay, Manuel, what about the next one?
Okay, teacher. Maria, and you, what time do you start working?
Okay. Instead, you can say, what time do you start working? Yeah, or what time do you and Maria start work, right? Do you and Maria, do you and Pepito, Pedro, Pablo, or whoever you work with, right? Okay, thank you, Manuel. Let's see the next one, maybe Karina Rivera. So here we have the answer, number 4. What is your question, Kari?
Who designed the product?
Okay, yeah. Who designs the products? Yeah, we design and others create it, right? You can say who designs the products, right? Does anybody have any different question on this one? There might be other possibilities, yeah, but who designs the products? Simple, right? To the point. Let's see, in the last one, Sonia, number 5. What do you have on number 5?
What do they have to talk about the meeting, for example?
Exactly. What do they have to talk about in the meeting? Right? Simple. And then you can say that they have to talk about inflows and outflows, okay? Excellent, guys. You did an amazing job on this one. Okay, cool. So yeah, we talked about these different types of who, why, where, when, and so on. Okay, now we are going to practice this in groups. Let's see, just to check. Let me ask. Every night we have a learning objective. Always, right? Always we have an objective. Let's see, Marlon, can you do me a favor and can you read the learning objective that we have for tonight?
Add question about permítame.
Okay.
Add question about someone else detail the workplace.
Okay, repeat after me. Ask questions about someone else's.
Add question about someone, ¿qué?
About someone else's?
Else's.
About someone else's duties at the workplace.
Duties as the workers.
So duties is similar to activities, right? Somebody else. Do you know the meaning of someone else? Someone else, not you. Not you. Someone else. Maybe your boss, the secretary, the salesman, the accountant, somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Somebody else. So we are going to learn to ask questions about somebody else or someone else's duties. For example, hey, Sarai, what does your boss do? Can you mention one activity, Sarai, that your boss does? Let's see, Sarai, one activity that your boss does.
Pardon, teacher.
Okay, no problem. Let's see, Sarai, can you mention one activity that your boss does?
Una actividad, ¿eh?
That your boss does. Not you, your boss.
Tu jefe.
Revisar
So what type of things does he check? He or she?
ingresos de remesas.
Okay. So inflows, money, cash flows, right? Money, cash flows. Okay. Good. So that could be a general, thank you. Thank you, Sarai. So that is a general question.
Disculpe, no, solamente antes de que se me vaya a olvidar, fíjese que yo mañana tengo un compromiso con la niña y sí voy a venir super noche porque voy a andar bastante lejos. ¿Habrá algún problema porque no me voy a poder conectar ni venir escuchando por el evento que tiene mi hija mayor? Entonces,
Okay.
¿cómo puedo hacer para recuperar o ponerme al día con la clase que quedaría pendiente el día de mañana?
You can watch the video on YouTube and remember that in total you can only miss 4 classes.
Va, okay. Okay. Thank you, teacher. Porque sí tengo ese evento mañana con mi hija.
Okay, good. No problem, Mauricio. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so we are going to ask about somebody else's duties, right? Not you, but your boss, the secretary, the salesman, and others, okay? So that's what we are going to learn. And here we have some practice. Let's see. So we have 2 people here. We have Kevin and Albert. Maybe the part for Kevin, let's see, Emerson, you can be Kevin, and Albert, maybe Elvin, you can be Albert. To give us the example of the conversation.
Okay. What do you have to do on Thursday?
I just checking the production for the new product and why a report about in why.
Yes, I need someone to help me. move some box. Can you do me a favor?
Sure. What did you about?
What does Mr. Ruiz have to do that day?
I'm not so sure.
What time does he finish to work on Thursday? Or when does he have free time?
Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. Now let's see. Did you find new words in this part?
New word.
New words. Uh-huh.
Boxes.
Ah, boxes. This is a box.
Cajas.
Exactly. For example, Pampers come in a box. What else comes in a box? The TVs, right? When you go to La Curazao or I don't know, any other place where you can get a TV from for Black Friday, it comes in a box, right? And then have you guys ever heard the term unboxing? Unboxing, yes.
Yes, teacher.
Uh-huh, so yeah, something comes in a box and you open the box and you see what's inside. Unboxing, okay. Let's see, any other word besides box? Or boxes in plural?
Teacher,
Mhm.
sure.
I'm not sure. Imagine that you ask me, hey teacher, how do we say libro in English?
Estoy seguro.
I'm not sure, right?
Estoy seguro.
Okay.
It's like when someone is doubting, right? I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Any other one besides sure?
Sure.
No? Yeah. No?
No.
No, teacher.
Let's see, Emerson, I'm not sure if you want to talk or I cannot hear you.
Seguro.
No estoy seguro. Dice, I'm not so sure.
I'm not so sure.
No estoy seguro.
I'm not so sure.
Can you do me a favor?
Can you do me a favor? For example, I tell you,
Quiero
guys.
hacerme un favor.
Emerson, can you do me a favor and can you read the learning objective? You see?
Yes.
So you are doing me a favor, right?
Un favor. Puedes hacerme tú un favor.
Can you do me a favor? Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Cool. Now, what are we going to do? Because remember, we are going to learn how to ask about what somebody else does, right? Maybe my boss, my coworker, my friend at work, maybe that person is in a different department. So you need to know how to express what the person does, okay? We will start with this part and we will also do a practice on verb conjugation, okay? But first, we are going to practice this conversation in the groups and we are going to answer these questions here.
Thank
okay.
you.
So in this other part, you are going to read the conversation and answer the questions, okay? So let's practice in the groups and then we will see how to conjugate the verbs for a third person, right? If I'm talking about he, she, or it, okay? Great. I'm going to give you a few minutes to go ahead and work on this practice, and then we come back and check, okay?
Cool.
Let's see. I have 28 people. Let's see. Okay. There you go, guys. Please accept the invite.
Sí. Hi,
Sí.
teacher.
Hi.
Excelente, yes. Yes.
¿Alguien va a... bueno, la indicación cuál era? Practicar la conversación y luego responder las preguntas.
Sí.
Afirma.
¿Quién va a comenzar a practicar? Dos personas ahí. Quiero ver, dos.
Por mí, soy yo.
Yo y Elvin, bye.
Vale.
Okay. What do you have to do on Thursday?
I just checked the production for the new product and write a report about it.
Why? Because I knew someone to help me move some box. Can you do me a favor?
Sure. What is about?
What does Mr. Ruiz? How do you die? They. How do that day?
I'm not so sure.
What time does he finish to work on Thursday? On when does he have free time? If he have free time.
Así es, don Elvin, así es.
Ay.
¿Cuántos estamos en el grupo?
5.
Vaya, ahora otros dos ahí.
Yo soy Kevin.
Vaya. ¿Y Albert? Yo, si quieren. O alguien más. O alguien más.
Vean, o sea.
¿Hola?
Por mí está bien.
Luis, entonces inicio.
Sí,
What
dele.
do you have to do on Thursday? Thursday.
I just checked the production for the new product and write a report about it. Why?
Because I knew some to help me move some box. Can you do me a favor?
Sure. What is about?
What does Mr. Ruiz have to do that day?
I'm not so sure.
What time does he finish the work on Thursday, or when does he have free time?
Okay.
Es free time, porque lleva la pregunta.
Free time, tiempo libre. Si
Okay.
quiere que no haya practicado, que
Se repite.
queda una persona que no lo ha
Sí,
practicado.
Que levante la mano.
Cristian.
Finish to work on Thursday or when does they have free time?
Das, acuérdese que esa palabra dus se pronuncia das.
Vaya.
Das es.
Ya.
Ajá. Hoy sí es. Hagamos la siguiente parte.
Ahí está Kimberly también.
Así.
Va quien lee la instrucción.
Ok.
help, need help.
Sí, sería, ajá.
Sí. Ahora la número 3 sería who do o does you think in going to help Kevin?
Good, ajá, sería tú. Good
Sería
to drink.
think. Quiero ver. Think. Hi, teacher. ¿Quién crees?
Hey guys,
Tú. ¿Quién crees que va a ayudar a Kevin? Sería do. Entonces en la tercera sería do. Who do you think it's going to help Kevin? Sí, ¿verdad? Sería do en la 3. Ahora íbamos con la 4. Vamos con la 4. What do or does Mr. Reese do on Thursday?
Digo que sería what do Mr. Ruiz.
What do se refiere a Mr. Reese.
Ajá.
so Mr. Ruiz, under what category does he fall? I, you, we, they, he, she, it.
He. Entonces sería does.
So it would
What
be does.
Does.
Sería does. Does. Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Sure.
Pues repasemos. La primera sería what does Albert have to do on Thursday? Y la segunda, ¿qué la dice?
Yeah. Sería. Ah, ok.
Okay, why does Kevin need help?
La tercera, compañera.
Good do you drink is going to help Kevin?
Diría yo la 4 sería what does Mr. Reeds do on Tuesday? ¿Estamos de acuerdo con todas?
Sí.
Sí.
Bueno, si quieren practicamos los diálogos entre nosotros.
Sí, porque todavía tenemos.
Así como hicimos primero.
Hoy quiero ser Albert. La primera vez fui Kevin.
Okay. Yo soy Kevin.
Okay.
What did you have to do on Thursday?
I just checked the productions for the new product and write a report about it.
Because I need someone to help me and move some boxes. Can you do me a favor?
Sure. What is about? What
does Mr. Reese have to do that day?
I am not sure.
What day does he finish to work on Thursday? Or when does he have free time?
Okay. Vaya, ¿quién sigue?
Ahora yo sería Kevin.
Okay.
Okay. What do you have to do on Thursday?
I just check the production for the new production and write and report about it. Why?
Because I need something to help me move some boxes. Can you do me a favor?
Sure. What is it about?
What do you, Mr. Reese, have to take days?
I'm not so sure.
What time does he finish to work on Thursday? On when does have he have
A report about why?
Because I need someone to help me move some boxes. Can you do me a favor?
Sure. What is it about?
What does Mr. Reese have to do that day?
I'm not so sure.
What time does he finish to work on Thursdays? Or when does he have free time?
Ahí estamos ya.
Eh, Ay, no, a mí no me ha quedado claro algo.
¿El qué?
¿Qué pasó?
Go ahead and
Eh,
ask.
es que, o sea, no entiendo cuándo es why, cómo voy a responder, cuándo es what, cuándo, cómo voy a responder, no sé, algo allí me he confundido.
Está en la captura que nos mandó el teacher.
En la de WhatsApp.
Sí, en la de question words.
Ah,
Dice que por lo menos la de who es con person, personas. La de where es posición o place, como lugar.
ujú.
When es tiempo, ocasiones o momentos. Why es reason, alguna razón. O explanation, dice. What dice que es para especificar. Y así es la.
Sí, 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 ya lo vi.
Ajá.
Sí, ya. Hoy sí, no había visto, no había leído bien.
Es como en qué situación lo vas a utilizar.
Ajá, sí, ya lo
Exactly.
vi. Gracias.
Thank
Hoy
you,
sí ya.
Irving. Great job.
Ok.
Gracias.
No sé si
Yo digo que ahora es de practicar como la pregunta y la respuesta, digo yo.
ya
Vaya.
la tercera parte.
Ajá, vocabulario.
Vaya. Bueno, es una cada uno, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
Yo la primera. What does Albert have to do on Thursday? He checked the production and write a report about it. Irving.
La segunda dijimos que era why does Kevin need help? Because he need mop some boxes.
La tercera es, who do you think is going to help Kevin? Mr. Ruiz help Kevin.
What does Mr. Reese do on Thursday? Albert isn't not sure.
Okay, good job. Thank you, guys. Let me
Thank
check the
you.
other groups and then we go back. Thank you.
Ok.
Okay. Thank you.
Y esa última que hemos dejado
iban a utilizar en las, qué auxiliar se iban a utilizar en las preguntas. Eso más que todo.
Armar bien la pregunta, entonces.
Exacto, porque dice que teníamos que hacer en un círculo el auxiliar correcto para la pregunta, según el de quién estábamos hablando o a qué se refería la pregunta.
Ok.
Entonces, teacher, mañana vamos a tener examen.
Yes, at 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Una pregunta. ¿Va a ser oral o escrito?
It's going to be online in a Google form. One part will be a listening part, and the other one you just have to choose the correct answer.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
¿Cuánto tiempo vamos a tener, teacher?
1 hour. So 1 hour is enough time for you to take the time and do it slowly. You'll see you're gonna do good in the exam.
Okay.
Alrighty then, cool. Let me bring everyone back. Thank you guys.
Thank you, teacher.
Let's see, let's wait for everyone. Okay, let's see. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much for practicing this part. So now we're gonna go ahead and check what you have in the questions. Okay, so these are the questions that you were working on. You were supposed to select do or does, right? So let's see, what we are going to do is that we are going to underline the answer, and then we will check the question and then the answer. So let's see, if I ask Karen, can you take number 1? So for number 1, Karen, was it do or does?
Does, teacher. What does Albert have to do on Thursday?
Okay, exactly. What does Albert have to do on Thursday? Okay, great. We're going to check all the questions first and then the answers. Let's see, Pau. What about number 2, Paola? Is it do or does?
Does.
Can you read the complete question?
He does need help because move some box.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, don't worry. Right now, just the question. Let's see. Thank you,
Ah,
Paola.
sorry.
Yeah, right now, only the question. Let's see, Luis.
Okay.
No problem. Let's see, Luis, what about the number 3? Is it do or does?
Do.
Exactly, it is do, right? Who do you think is going to help Kevin? And the last one, let's see, Carlos, number 4. So is it do or does?
It does.
Does.
Perfect, it's does, right? What
What
does
does
Mr.
Mr.
Ruiz do
Ruiz
on
do?
Thursday? Okay, great. Now let's check on the answers. Let's see, Jamilet, what do you have in the answer for number 1? So what does Albert have to do on Thursday? What is the answer, Jamilet?
He checked the production and write a report about it.
He checks the production, writes a report, right? We are going to leave it like that. You found the answer. Excellent. Thank you. Emerson, what about number 2? Why does Kevin need help? Let's see, you're muted, Emerson.
Sorry.
No problem.
He does need help because to move some box.
Because he needs to move some boxes, right? They're talking about some boxes. Okay, already then, Nereida, what about the answer for number 3?
No la terminamos, teacher, pero...
Okay. Yeah, but who do you think that is going to help Kevin? What is the name of the person who's going to help Kevin? Who? It's a person, right? When we say who, it's a person. Okay, Nereida, we will give you the chance to think. Let's see, Jancy, do you have the answer for that one?
Okay, I think that Albert helped him.
Yeah, Albert, right? Albert is going to help him. For this one, don't worry about the is going to because we haven't seen it. Okay, so don't worry if you have something different. And let's see, Sonia, what about number 4? What does Mr. Ruiz do on Thursday?
He's not sure.
He's not sure, right? I mean, I don't know what this person does. Okay. Okay, cool. Then we are going to ask you, what do you do, right? But first, since we always like to practice or listening, we have a listening section right now related to the same topic. So do me a favor. Right now, you just need to listen, okay? You do not have to answer any questions, okay? No van a contestar nada.
Okay.
Right now, you just need to listen, okay? There are 4 conversations. Number 1, listen, okay? Number 2, I'm going to pop up the questions in the poll. You read them, no van a contestar, solo la van a leer después. And then after we listen a second time, then we answer the questions. Okay, number 1 right now, listen, no more, okay? Let me, okay. Can you guys get this? Let me see, let me play it.
Conversation 1.
Did you guys get that? Okay, I'm going to mute everyone so we don't get any. And now let's listen, okay? Pay attention to the conversations. There you go.
Conversation 1.
What do you do?
I work at a tech company.
Oh, what do you do there?
I design software.
Do you like your job?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Conversation 2.
Do you work here?
Yes, I do.
Where do I pay my bill?
You pay it over there.
Do I need to show ID?
I don't think you do.
Conversation 3.
What do your parents do?
They both work in sales.
Oh, what do they sell?
They both sell cars. They have a car dealership together.
Do they like it?
Yes, but they work long hours.
Conversation 4.
Where do you live?
I live downtown with my family.
Nice. Do you live in an apartment or house?
I live in a house, but we need more space.
Do you want to move?
Yes, we want to move to the countryside.
Okay, great. So from 1 to 10, how much did you understand? Easy, medium, or difficult?
Medium.
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 And if we talk about numbers, is it a 5, 6, teacher, 7?
7.
7.
Five or six.
Five
A
and
6, a
five.
5. Okay, it's okay. No problem. Okay, now this is what we are going to do. Remember, do not answer the questions, okay? I'm going to pop up the questions, but you just need to read them. Ahorita solo leanlas, no contesten, okay? Do not answer. Okay, can you guys see my questions? There are a total of 4 questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you 1 minute to read the questions. Remember, do not answer. Just read, okay? 1 minute.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let me know when you finish and then I'm going to play it once again. Okay, are you ready to listen to this one more time?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
I'm going to play it one by one, the conversations. There we go, listen.
Conversation 1.
What do you do?
I work at a tech company.
Oh, what do you do there?
I design software.
Do you like your job?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Conversation 2.
Do you work here?
Yes, I do.
Where do I pay my bill?
You pay it over there.
Do I need to show ID?
I don't think you do.
Conversation 3.
What do your parents do?
They both work in sales.
Oh, what do they sell?
They both sell cars. They have a car dealership together.
Do they like it?
Yes, but they work long hours.
Conversation 4.
Where do you live?
I live downtown with my family.
Nice. Do you live in an apartment or house?
I live in a house, but we need more space.
Do you want to move?
Yes, we want to move to the countryside.
Okay. Do you want to listen to this one more time or do you want to answer the questions right now?
One more time.
One more time? Okay.
Yes, please.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, there we go. One more time.
Conversation 1.
What do you do?
I work at a tech company.
Oh, what do you do there?
I design software.
Do you like your job?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Conversation 2.
Do you work here?
Yes, I do.
Where do I pay my bill?
You pay it over there.
Do I need to show ID?
I don't think you do.
Conversation 3.
What do your parents do?
They both work in sales.
Oh, what do they sell?
They both sell cars. They have a car dealership together.
Do they like it?
Yes, but they work long hours.
Conversation 4.
Where do you live?
I live downtown with my family.
Nice. Do you live in an apartment or house?
I live in a house, but we need more space.
Do you want to move?
Yes, we want to move to the countryside.
Okay, now you may answer the questions, okay? I'm going to give you 1 minute, read the questions, select the one that you think is the correct answer. Go ahead.
Okay.
Lo podemos subir ya, teacher.
Yes, yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can. Okay, I have 24 out of 28 people. I'm still missing 4 people to submit the answers. Okay, 30 more seconds. I still have 2 people pending. If not, I'm going to close it right now and we will check the answers. Okay, let's see. No more. Okay, I'm going to end the poll right now. 2 people were missing and I'm going to share the results. Can you guys see the results? Yes or no? Okay, let's see. Sandra, can you read question number 1 and say what your answer is?
Yo le puse la number 1, teacher.
Ah, okay. Yeah, read it. Go ahead. No problem. Read it. Read the question. What kind?
La question.
Yeah.
What kind of company does she work for in conversation 2?
In conversation 1. Uh-huh.
1, perdón, 1.
1. So do we say does or does? What company does or does she work for? What is the correct pronunciation for that word? Does or does? Does, right? Okay. So what was the correct answer on this one? Is it clothing or is it computers?
Computer.
Computers, right? So you see 85% of you got the correct one. Okay, good. Let's see, Cari Rivera, what about number 2? Read the question and the one that you think that is the correct answer. Let's see, you're in mute, Karina. You're still muted.
Es que lo tenía cerrado, pero ya no me aparece.
Ah, you can click on the 3 dots. Hay 3 puntitos y ahí dice encuestas or polls. Let me know if you can see them. Okay.
What does he want to do in conversion 2?
Conversation 2. In conversation 2. Okay. So what? He wants to pay a bill. Exactly, right? He wants to pay a bill. So 73% of you got the correct answer. Excellent. Let's see, Marlon, what about number 3? Thank you, Kari. Let's see, Marlon, what about number 3?
What do your parents do in conversation 3? Say cars.
They sell cars. So all of you got the correct answer, okay? 100%. And the last one, let's see, maybe Paola, what about number 4?
Where does she live in conversation 4?
So where does she live?
In a small house.
Exactly. She lives in a small house, right? She wants to move to a bigger house. So 65% of you got the correct answer. Okay, great. Now, In this part, we are talking about what do you do, right? What do you do? What does he or she do? And we have the script. We have the script. Let me share with you guys the link so we can get this new vocabulary, because you mentioned that maybe some of the words you may not know them, but we will check them. Let's see. Can you guys try to open this link that I just shared? Can you let me know if it opens?
Yes, sure.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so what are we going to do right now? Number one, we are going to listen inside the groups. Number two, we are going to practice as well. There are a total of 4 conversations, and we are going to get the new vocabulary. Let me quickly share my screen. So this is what you have right here. You can just, in this part, you can play the audio. And here there are 4 conversations, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and we are also going to practice them. So if you notice, they are using the what do you do, your parents, where do you live, what do you do, and all that, right? That is related to the topic that we are talking about right now. So is it clear about what we need to do, guys? So what is number one? Number one is
Listen.
listen. Number two,
Practice.
practice the conversations. And number three,
New
Vocabulary.
vocabulary or new words. Excellent. You're very smart. So how do you feel today with day number one? Si comparamos la clase de hoy con el primer día, how do you feel?
7.
A 7? Okay. By the end of the course, it's going to be a 9 or a 10. So how do you feel?
10 for me.
So Marlon says it's a 10 for him, okay. So how do you feel? ¿Sienten que entienden más? No entiendo nada todavía, teacher. How do
Se
you feel?
entiende más, teacher. I understand.
We understand a little more, right? Okay, great then. Let me open up the groups, and remember, the main objective of this is to practice, okay? Practice in the groups. The more you practice, the more fluent you become.
Okay, teacher.
I'm sorry?
Nada, 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 nada.
Okay, yeah, I didn't hear what you said. Okay.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. I will calculate how much I'm going to give you. Maybe about 10 because there are 4 conversations. Okay. There you go. Please practice.
Okay.
Teacher, tenemos problemas para reproducir, teacher.
Okay. Do you want me to play it for you? I can play it for you. Let's see.
No escuchamos. Luis está reproduciendo, pero no escuchamos nosotros.
Okay. If you want, I can play it here. There you go.
Question 1.
What do you do?
I work at a tech company.
Oh, what do you do there?
I design software.
Do you like your job?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Conversation 2.
Do you work here?
Yes, I do.
Where do I pay my bill?
You pay it over there.
Do I need to show ID?
I don't think you do.
Conversation 3.
What do your parents do?
They both work in sales.
Oh, what do they sell?
They both sell cars. They have a car dealership together.
Do they like it?
Yes, but they work long hours.
Conversation 4.
Where do you live?
I live downtown with my family.
Nice. Do you live in an apartment or house?
I live in a house, but we need more space.
Do you want to move?
Yes, we want to move to the countryside.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, cool. Now you may share just for practice.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pongo el
Alcancé
texto, voy
a-
a compartir la pantalla entonces. Ya lo escuchamos una vez, ¿verdad? La pronunciación.
Yes.
Ya.
Esperemos.
Compañero, fíjense que vi unas palabras, pa. Y escuché cómo se pronuncia más o menos.
Sí,
La de
entonces.
la que dice do you work? No. La de en la conversación una va. Dice where do you there? Se dice
Entonces,
There. Ajá. What do you do there?
there.
Practiquemos esa si quiere.
Esa, ajá. Anoten, yo digo que anoten esa palabra para que la practiquemos un poco más. There.
What do you do
Teacher,
there?
I have a question.
Ajá.
Haga esta conversación con Karina usted.
Igual.
Porque la idea
igual-
es que la practiquemos.
De que continuemos. Teacher, ¿cuál es la diferencia de live, live?
What do you mean? The difference between live, where I live in San Salvador, and what is the other one?
Live.
Do you mean these ones that I'm going to send in the chat? Leave and live, like this. Can you see the chat?
Live and live.
Okay, the first one is leave, right? Hey guys, I need to leave.
Leave.
You see? For example,
Suena más la B.
You leave work at 5 p.m. Right? Leave. You see, leave. The sound of the letter E is longer, right? Leave. Esa parte es larga. Leave. Que significa irse, right? I'm going to leave right now. And the other one is live, right? Bien cortito el sonido. Live. Where do you live? I live in San Salvador.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Sure, Cari.
Donde dice woman, conversation 3.
Perdón.
Donde dice en la última, yes, but they work long Vi la palabra or, sería
Hours.
hours. Hours.
Hours. Long hour. Hour.
Yes. Esa palabra
Ujú.
alcancé a escuchar.
Ajá, bien. Ahí lo que podemos hacer que vamos repitiendo la conversación, practicando
corregime.
cómo se pronuncia, y si la pronunciamos mal o tenemos dudas, nos podemos ayudar ahí en el grupo.
Ajá.
Los que se fijaron ahí, como por ejemplo usted, haga la conversación uno usted con Karina y luego en la conversación dos la hacemos el otro compañero y yo, y luego regresan ustedes con la conversación tres. Y luego rotamos si nos queda tiempo. Hay que identificar las palabras también nuevas.
Sí.
Ok, inicio con Luis entonces.
Decía yo que no sé
Ronaldo.
quién, ¿cómo se llama el compañero que dijo que nos pronunció ahí, what do you do? No sé.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. César Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Vaya, dele Ronaldo a
Inicio.
usted y Karina.
What do you do?
I work at a tech company.
Oh, what do you do there? There.
I design software.
Do you like your work?
Yeah, I
Job.
enjoy it.
Ahora vamos Helvin y yo.
Okay.
Pregunto yo. Do you work here?
Yes, I do.
Where do I pay my bill?
You pay is over there.
Do I need to show ID?
I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
Continúan ustedes, Karina y Ronaldo, la conversación.
Yes.
What do your parents do?
They both work in sales.
Oh, what do they say?
They both sell cars. They no veo qué dice.
Ahí.
How?
They have car. They have a car. Dealership. No sé cómo se pronuncia.
Dealership. quizá.
Dealership.
Dealership together.
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 There.
The dealership together.
Sí.
Do they like it?
Yes, but they work long hours.
Where do you live?
I live downtown with my family.
Nice. Do you live in the apartment or house?
I live in a house, but we need more space.
Do you want to move?
Yes. We want to move to the countryside.
Countryside.
Seguimos cuatro en el grupo.
Yes.
Por si no se nos ha quedado alguien ahí que no haya practicado. Preguntar.
Ajá,
Lo que podemos hacer ahora es cambiar, pero ahora digamos yo ser woman y ella men.
Where do you live?
I live downtown with my family.
Nice. Do you live in an apartment or house?
I live in a house, but we need more space.
Do you want to move?
Yes, we want to move to the countryside.
Ok. Ahora hay que practicarlo.
Vaya.
Ok, practiquémoslo.
Countryside.
Y la otra chica se salió. Ah, no, ahí está.
Y ahora tenemos que repetir la conversación o solo la íbamos a escuchar.
Hay que pronunciarla.
Ahora hay que hacer como diálogo.
Sería bueno practicar la pronunciación.
Manuel,
¿Quién va con la presentación uno? Oh, yo. Okay. What did you do?
I work at a dish company.
Oh, what did you do there?
I design software.
Do you like your work? Do you like your job?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Ahora, ¿quién hace la segunda?
Sería yo. No sé si Cristian quiere o el otro muchacho.
Dale, voy.
Dale.
Do you work here?
Yes, I do. I do.
Where do I pay my bill?
You pay it over there.
Do I need to show ID?
I don't drink. Do you?
Think.
I don't think you do.
You do.
It's something.
I don't think you do.
You do.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Sure.
Ahora la conversación 3. ¿Quién la dirá?
¿Estaba Santa? ¿O no?
Santos.
Tío, sentado. Vive.
No, no está.
Cristo.
Está, pero no está.
Dice que no está.
Ok, entonces dice la 3. Ah, Cristian, decido vos.
Vaya. What do your parents do?
They both work in sales.
Oh, what do they sell?
They both sell cars. They have a car. The lady. I know.
Dealer, quizá. Dealer.
Dealer together.
Dealership.
Dealership.
Dealership together.
Dealership.
Dealership together.
Yeah, dealership together.
Okay.
Dealership.
They like it.
Yes. But they were long horse.
Okay. Where do you like? Or do you live?
I live downtown with my family.
Nice. Do you live in apartment or house?
Nice. Do you live in?
No, esa la dije yo. Usted dice la
Okay.
siguiente.
Sería night.
No, yo dije nice. Do you live in apartment or house?
Okay. I live in the house, but we need more space.
Do you want to move?
Yes, we want to move to the countryside.
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 Okay.
Ahora busquemos las palabras nuevas. ¿Cómo es el darleship?
Y yo con quién iba ahí a
Apareció.
practicar.
Está vivo.
Está vivo. Entonces, si quieres practicar con una de las chicas, no sé cuál conversación quieres practicar, Sandy.
Ahí no sé, cualquiera, o la 1 o la 2.
Ok, denle. Ahí apoyen a Santos.
¿Con quién? ¿Con quién? ¿Con quién? Ey, nadie quiere practicar conmigo.
Ay, no, pensé que las otras chicas.
Yo pensaba que Sarai.
Pensé que Katy había hablado.
Yo pensé que Sarai.
Ay,
A
qué
ver,
malo, no,
vamos,
güey.
Santo, voy con usted.
Empezás
Ok.
antes.
Let's see, we'll wait for the rest.
Okay.
Okay, I should have everyone back. So how was the practice? Did you guys find new words?
Only two.
Only two? Okay, what about the rest?
Dealership.
3.
A dealership. What else? Any other one?
Countryside.
Countryside. Okay, the countryside. What's the countryside? I don't remember.
Campo.
Yeah, in the countryside, right? Okay.
Country or campo.
Which one, Narita?
Downtown.
Downtown. Ah, okay. Okay, so in this part, I'm sharing right now the conversation number 1. Did you find any new word in this part, in this conversation 1? No?
No.
No, right? Easy, easy, teacher. Tech is the short for technology, right? Like Google, for example, Google is a tech company. Let's see conversation number 2. Do you know the meaning of bill?
Bill.
Bill.
Factura. Impuesto.
Yeah, bill, for example, every month we pay different bills, right? Electricity, water, all the utilities, right? Internet bill. Exactly, right? Do you know the meaning of ID?
Identificación.
Exactly, like your DUI, right? Your DUI is your ID, okay?
Over
What's the meaning of pay?
over.
Pagar.
Ah, okay, who said over there? Ah, okay, look at me. Hey, come over here. Ah, no, not here. Go over there, right? So what is the meaning of over there?
Over there. Ahí.
Por
Allá.
ahí, right? Por allá.
Allá.
Exactly. You paid over there, okay? Let's see. What about in conversation 3? What did you guys find?
Dealership.
Ah,
Dealership.
okay. The dealership is the place where people sell cars, right? In San Salvador, there are different dealerships where you go and you can get a car, right? Either
Concesionario, teacher.
exactly, either a used car or a new car from Grupo Q or from Excel Automotriz or BMW, or in Santa Elena they have the dealership where they sell Porsches and Mercedes.
Okay, other level, teacher.
That's really expensive. I don't think that I'm ever getting a Mercedes from a dealership. But you know, it depends. It's for you to understand what a dealership is. No, I have an old car. I don't get a Porsche or What about the meaning of together, right? Mom and dad together.
Juntos.
Okay. Cool. Any other word? No?
No. Dealership.
Ah, the dealership. Grupo Q, Excel Automotriz. Those are the most famous ones, right?
Okay.
Long, teacher.
Y
Long.
literalmente, ¿cómo se pronunciaría el español? ¿Cómo se traduciría al español?
With what part?
Dealership.
Ah, dealership is like
Como
a
concesionario.
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 Yeah, it's a place where they sell cars, right? Yeah, and you said long hours, but they work long hours. So what's the meaning of long?
Largas horas.
Largas
Long,
horas.
Como nosotros.
like us, right? Sometimes imagine that every day I usually work, let me see, 10 hours. Every day I work around 13 hours every day. So sometimes I just leave my other job from 8 to 6 and I just change my laptop and I continue working. So we work long hours, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we all do, right? We all work a lot. And what about the last one? What was the meaning of downtown? Someone asked me about downtown.
Downtown
Una
teacher.
ciudad.
Pueblo.
Una ciudad.
A downtown, for
Ciudad.
example,
Ciudad.
in San Salvador, downtown, catedral,
Ah,
Es el centro de la ciudad.
Centro.
exactly.
ah,
It's the center of a city, the downtown, right? And you asked me about countryside.
Countryside.
So what was the meaning of countryside? Countryside is the opposite of the city, okay? The opposite.
Okay, teacher.
Move,
Como pueblo.
move,
Yeah, move.
move.
Move is when you move from one house to another one. That's a move, like mudarse, right? Move.
Move.
Yeah, you move. Okay, any other word in this part, guys, besides move?
We want
Countryside.
We want. Hey, I want to eat pupusas right now. So what is the meaning of want?
Queremos, querer.
Queremos
Exactly, right?
pupusas.
Exactly. We want pupusas right now. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we want. That's a verb, right? Want. Okay, cool. Any other word or phrase in this part, guys?
no.
No? Alrighty then.
No.
Thank you very much for going over this. Remember that that is the purpose, right? That is the purpose that for all, yeah, that we listen, right? That we listen. And besides listening, we practice and we get new vocabulary, right? Every day, the new words, write them down. Anótenlas por ahí aparte y apréndanselas, right? Because that's the idea. Every night we add 1, 2, 3, 4 more words. By the end of the week, I have 20 more words, 20, 25, right? So that's how we learn. That's how we learn, guys. Okay, excellent. Alrighty then, so we're going to move to the next part in which we are going to see how to conjugate the verbs, right? We have been talking about, in this part, we still have it pending, about how to conjugate the verbs specifically for third person, right? Third person. So here are the examples, right? And we are going to do practice today, well, tomorrow, right? So we mentioned the rule that when we are conjugating a verb, what did we say that is the most likely thing that we are going to do? What is the letter that we add? ¿Qué letra agregamos? For most of the verbs, the old and reliable will be that you just need to add a letter S, right? Most of the verbs, okay? And here we have examples. So for many third-person verbs, we add the letter S. Let's see, Christian, can you read the two examples here?
Laugh.
Laugh.
Laugh. Laugh. Suena como F.
Yeah, it sounds like a letter F. Laugh.
Laugh.
And what about this one?
Laughs.
Laughs, exactly. Even if you have to spit, right? It's okay. Laughs, okay?
Laugh.
Great. Luis, what about the next one? Thank you, Christian.
Work.
Works, right? Works. You need to pronounce the letter S, okay? Let's see, Ronaldo, what is the meaning of, I'm sorry, can you read the next one?
Hope.
Hope.
Cope.
Cope. And the conjugation of the verb?
Cope. Copes.
Copes, right? You see, we add the letter S.
Yes.
Okay, and let's see, besides copes, Jamilet, what about the next one?
Love. Loves.
Loves, right? Loves. So remember, most of the verbs, we only add the letter S. Now, something that you need to keep in mind is that this is only, I'm going to emphasize it here, this is only for third person. What are the third person singular?
He, she,
He, she, and it,
it.
right? And it. He, she, it. Only for a third person. Keep that in mind. Okay, let's see. What about in this other case? Let's see. Sarai, can you read the next example in this part? However,
Typically.
However, typically,
typically,
if the verbs end in O, is S, is H, CH, six or C. We add S.
ES, we add ES, right? Okay, so if the verb ends in O, right? Double S, SH, CH, X, or how do we say this letter? I don't remember. Z, right? Z, okay. So if it ends in these letters, what do we need to add?
S.
We need to add ES, right? And here we have some examples. Let's see, Elvin, can you read the first example?
Go. Go ahead.
Go and goes, okay? Goes, okay? Let's see, Alma, what about the next one?
Ay, gracias.
Low, low,
Losses, okay? Losses, okay. Let's see, Karina Rivera, what about the next one?
Wish.
Wish?
Wishes.
Wishes, wishes. Wishes, okay. Great, thank you, Kari. Let's see, next example. Let's see, Irvin.
Catches.
Catches, right? Okay, Nereida, what about the next one?
Taxes.
Taxes, okay. And the next one, let's see, Carlos. Feces, right? So keep that in mind. If the verb ends in these letters, we need to add ES, okay? Not only the letter S, but ES. We will practice. Let's see the next. These are the most common rules. Let's see, maybe, hold on, let me see who hasn't participated. Let's see, Damaris, can you read this other rule?
For verbs in a consonant, ending in a consonant plus a day is replaced with an day is added.
Okay, so great, thank you, Damaris. So for verbs ending in a consonant, right? Consonant plus Y. For example, here you see hurry. It is a consonant and Y. The Y is replaced with an I and we add ES, right? You see, we add 3 letters, I-E-S. And here we have some examples. Let's see, the first example, let's see, Sonia, can you read the first example?
Harry, Horace.
Horace, right?
Ah,
Horace,
Horace. Okay.
Horace. Okay, Christian, what about the next verb?
Um, try. Tries.
This one is, this is the one, the second one.
Body.
Boring?
Boris. Boris.
Boris.
Boris.
Boris. Let's see. Elvin, what about the next one? This one right here.
Try. Theories.
Tries.
Tries.
Tries. Okay, tries. And the last one, let's see, Karen, what about this other verb?
Clarify. Clarifies.
Clarify, clarifies. Okay. I'm going to give you another example of this verb. This verb is fry. Do you know the meaning of the verb fry? What is the meaning of fry? What's the meaning of fry? Okay, fry would be fries, right? Like this. So this is for you guys to know a little about how we do this part. Okay. Obviously, we need to practice. I sent an image with a brief summary, but we are going to practice. Tomorrow, we are going to practice a lot about this. But before we leave, so tomorrow we have a test, right? Let me see, it's going to be for units 1 and 2. So what are going to be the topics? Number 1, you will have a listening section for the exam, okay? Listening section, we will have 1 complete hour. So you take your time to complete the exam, right? Entonces a las 9 de la noche, we start the exam, okay? Right at 9 p.m. We have a listening activity. Besides the listening activity, let's see, we have, what's the other topic? We are going to have spelling. Do you remember the spelling? Let's see. Sarai, how do you spell your name, Sarai? Let's see, I guess Sarai cannot hear me. Let's see, Manuel, or let's see, Sarai. So how do you spell your name, Sarai?
How do you
Spell, for example, my name, I spell it J-O-S-U-E. How do you spell your name, Sarai?
my S I R I E A.
Okay, but instead of I, it is A, okay? Sarai, S-A, okay? So we will have a part of spelling, so practice that, the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E. So we will have a part of spelling. I'm letting you know right now. Also, the conjugation of the verbs, remember, you will have the chance to use Google, right? If you don't know the combination of the verb, then be smart, use Google. The conjugation for what we talked about, do, does, for third person, you can use Google or any other source to select the correct verb, okay?
Okay.
And let me see, besides the verbs, also, you are going to check the description of a job, right? For example, someone from maintenance or a secretary, what does a secretary do, right? Or a supervisor or a bookkeeper or accountant. just need to select what they do. And also we will have the verb to be, right? Like the he is, she is, I am, you are, and so on. So keep that in mind because you will need it. And besides the verb to be, yeah, that's pretty much what we will have. The questions, do or does, right? Do or does for questions. And that's pretty much it. Remember, at 9 p.m. tomorrow, we start the test. So make sure that you make it on time. Make sure that you make it on time, okay? So, yes?
Mañana va a ser el examen.
Yes, tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Sí, no me voy a conectar, yo me preocupé por eso.
I'm sorry?
Como en este caso, si yo no estoy conectado, ¿cómo voy a hacer para realizar el examen?
Text me in WhatsApp and I'm going to send you the link.
El link, va a haber un link.
Yeah, we will do it with a link. Okay, I'm going to leave the link open so you take the exam later when you get home. I'm sorry?
Lo haría, digamos, no viernes, sino sábado por la mañana.
Yeah, I will give you the chance to do it Saturday morning.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you.
Sure, you're welcome. Okay, so once again, get ready, guys. Thank you very much for making it tonight and get ready for tomorrow. It's gonna be easy, okay? Good night,
Okay,
everyone.
teacher, good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Very good.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.